Otto's turn. It's Otto's turn. Bentley, you can come in here, but it's Otto's turn. Yes, it is. Otto! You can go sit over there and watch. There we go.
Otto's ignoring you.
Oh, Otto is going to come in here and get finished up. Come on, Bentley, you can come over here.
Is the TV too loud?
No, I think it's fine. Go ahead, you're the audience. Come here, sit down. Come up here. Turn around, sit down. Well, you gotta turn around. You gotta learn to turn around. All right. Oh, there's Otto. There is my Otto. Come here, up here, Otto. Otto, come on up here. Now just come up. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Stay put. That's a boy. Look at you. You're all ready for our big trip tomorrow? Yeah, look at these guys. Sit. Can you sit, little Max? Oh, that's my audience. All right, Otto. Look at you. What a nice boy. What a nice boy. I'm just going to spruce you up a little for our trip tomorrow. So we're going to be gone all day. I know how you like to get out in public. Huh? Yes, you do. Make sure these things are working. You stay. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Here we go. Just want to spruce you up a little. One thing that you don't want to do, you got a bamboo floor, and the hair's real easy to pick up. Oh, there's my sprained ankle. I had to tape it. You don't want to wear socks, because that poodle hair will stick to your socks. Doesn't stick to feet, though, and the bamboo floor is really nice. It's really easy to clean up. Oh, you're such a good boy. Yes. Brushing. Nice boy. And we have all our tools. Oh, look at you. And we have lung treats. So no more Zooks. Zooks is made by Purina, and so is Royal Canin, so beware. Purina does not have a good reputation. Sit. And again, 5. Okay, good boy. How about you, Max? Sit. Oh, come on over here a little bit. So, oh, sit. Come up here. Oh, what a good boy. Yes. You guys are good. So I'm going to put my apron on. So don't wear socks. Walking around on the bamboo floor when you're grooming or cutting any hair of the poodle, because my goodness, that poodle hair sticks to socks. It's not too bad. I mean, it doesn't stick at all to my naked feet. Yes. I hear that my grandson has toes just like mine. Ooh, I can't lift it up that high. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I forgot what they called those toes. Is that too high? There we go. Yes. Well, I don't know if I'll use any kind of spray on him today. He seems really clean. I use a Show Off by Chris Christensen, and that's kind of nice. But if I don't need to, I'm not going to. I think I'll start with his face. And then work on the top knot. Good boy. Good boy. And I use my clipper blade Cool Care Plus that cleans the blade. And I use my brush that's intended to give somebody foam so they can shave. It's one of those natural bristle, really lovely brush, and it's all natural. Okay, let's see what we got to work with here. Oh yes, start at the ear and we work our way over. Take a lot of the hair off over here so the ear can breathe better. And you can imagine that those ears with that long hair tends to get hot. So these guys have never had short hair on their ears. But I'm using a 7S blade on Otto, but he's got very silky hair. A 10 blade would be too coarse for him on his face. I have to go kind of against the grain. There we go. You get in here like this. Clean them up a little before I trip tomorrow. It's almost like he's a show dog when we go to town. Uh-oh. Let me see. That's a good boy. There's a lot of stuff coming off. Can you sit or you want to stand? I guess you could stand. I see that face. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, we're not getting hot yet. The blade isn't. Got a little bit of sleep in your eye. I see that. I might have to use a comb, a little baby comb. Stay put. So we're going to finish off the Zook's treats, and I guess we're not going to buy them anymore. Not even any in here. This is just our kibble. Can't they? We should never feed kibble exclusively. It should only be as little as possible of the kibble. But they don't get in the hair, please. I'm looking for a comb with really small teeth. I had several of them here. They seem to have grown legs. So my new treats of choice are the Butcher Block roasted protein tips made of 100% beef lung. Can't go wrong with that. Well, I can't seem to find the little eye comb. It's always like that. I come up here and I'm missing stuff. Let's see. See your face. I already did this year. I'm just going over it again. I have to kind of go against the grain. Yeah, nice. There we go. Let's see. Okay, it's getting hot, so we're going to spray it. Okay. There, we're looking already bigger. Here's my comb. Good boy. Let's sculpt up that top knot. Yeah, it's gotten really long. He remained undeterred and modeled courage, logic, humor, and just going to comb it out, comb it forward, and then use the scissors kind of at an angle. Get that so we can see his eyes tomorrow. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. Well, the sleeves kind of come out. Okay, let's do this side. Cut out this corner.
For my husband in such a profound and meaningful way, and thank you for making this event a priority amid the peace process in the Middle East. Thank you. Very grateful. Charlie always admired your commitment to freedom, and that's something that both of you share.
There we go.
So thank you.
Looking good. Oh, you're going to sit down? You can. You can sit down. Sit. Sit. It's okay. It's okay. I'll dremel his toes again.
To our gracious First Lady in her office for making this event possible. Thank you as well. It's beautiful.
I haven't done it with the clippers on that one side yet.
Your friendship has been
looking good.
unbelievable encouragement. Thank you. And to all our friends and family that are here
There.
watching from all around the world.
Pretty boy. Let's see
for
if it's cooled down.
for us.
Yes.
And
So let's do the other side of it here. Ear back. All the way to the corner of the eye. Good boy. Let's see. I have to pull it back a little. There we go. Other side. I hope I'm not in the way so you can see. Yeah, the 7 blade is not as close as the 10 blade, that's for sure. But if your dog has real silky hair and sensitive skin, that's the way to go. And you just might have to go over it several times. But when the few times that I took him to a groomer and they used the 10 blade on his face, it was almost raw. I didn't like it. This is much better. He doesn't have really any whiskers that are problematic. Some poodles do.
And that's how he lived. She was free from fear. She's free from compromise. Free from anything that could.
I'm not using hairspray this time. This is the right stuff.
His name Charles.
The Andy's cooling spray.
And that's exactly who my husband was. He was a free man. And from the time I met him, sitting across from him, being interviewed.
Oh, you look good already. Yes. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. Uh-huh. Pretty good, pretty good. And your eyelashes are not excessively long. An eyelash comb would help because you have a little bit of sleep in there. And I think maybe here a little bit more.
Very, very sacred.
Yeah. Clean you up pretty good when you go in public. Head up. There's a run here. I have to pull on you a little bit. Nice thing about a clean shaven face, or pretty close shaven face. Oh, look up, Otto. Look up. Oh, look at you. Yeah. That makes it more appealing, doesn't it? Especially with the kind of diet that you're on. Homemade food, huh? That's still good. Let's see. Let's see. I'm very careful. I'm very careful. Sometimes I have to kind of push his hair in the other direction so I can get a good grip. There. There. It has taken off quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See. The head's the most important part, and then the feet. Then the feet, huh?
But to him, that was special. He loved to sit in the sun on a Saturday morning
Alright, let's see how everything else looks. Let's get that comb through those ears. You should be able to comb their long hairs all the way down to the skin. If you're not able to do that, then you might have problems, and you may have to. See, this is that wonderful. There's a lot of hair got caught in there in his ears from when I shaved his face. But this is a Christensen butter comb. It weighs a ton, but it's kind of like a rake. So you can go all the way down to the skin, but you may have to work up to it. With these ears, you don't want them matted. Now, there's a really, like a 94-year-old lady that lives down the street, and she had an old poodle. It was just a miniature poodle, you know, maybe 30 pounds. And she drives by our house in a wheelchair to go to the store. And she was always walking with that, had that poodle dragging him along, or he was coming along. And she really complimented me on my poodle's haircuts. And she said she didn't have anybody to groom her poodle, and her poodle was in really bad shape. So I volunteered. You know, boy, I bit off more than I can chew. He was a cute little black poodle, and I did give him a bath first. And lo and behold, he was full of warts. I had to be really careful because I know those warts are contagious. You don't want to cut any warts, because if you do, that virus will be exposed. That's why I don't groom other people's dogs. That was a one-time thing that I probably wouldn't do again if I knew what I knew now. So it was a while ago, but yeah, I did my best to clean her dog up for her. She was so matted. It was pretty heart-wrenching. And his mats were mostly in the ears, because he didn't have any kind of, the only thing that was really excessive was his ears. And they were just one big matted mess. Did the best I could, but my goodness, I had to find the skin and then use the little scissors, tiny little scissors, and to try to cut through those mats so I could open them up and try to get through them. When mine get a mat like that, I kind of do the same thing. You know, you can kind of feel it. It feels like a big wad of hair. It's almost like where they got food in their ears or something. And you just kind of take it up like this and then cut into it along with the growth of the hair. And then to loosen up, they're kind of, I call it like mat balm. But my guys get those very seldom. I use the rake. As you can see, this Christensen rake. Butter comb is especially for mats, and it's heavy, and you can work your way in, but it's not too close. If these teeth were close together, it'd be difficult. I think because these teeth are far apart, sometimes you don't get, you just kind of get the edge of a wad that's kind of bunched up, and you can just do it again and again. But Otto is not one to get very mad at. And always remember to comb and brush from the bottom too, all the way down to the skin. Otto is pretty much used to it. He's always had these, and he gets food in his ears. Yes, he does. There's some food in there right now. It's all dried on. Let's see. We can brush it out. Yeah. I brushed it out. I don't know what that could have been. But go ahead and sit. Sit down. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where do you think you're going, my 6-year-old? Oh, you're so handsome. Mm-hmm. Look at you coming through. Let's do this here. Yeah. I watch his weight. I try not to let him overeat too much. Feed him twice a day. And when I notice that he's getting too chunky down here, I cut back on his food. Some days they get less in the morning. We have a feast or famine around here as well. Just like wolves had feast or famine. We experience that here in this household as well.
Before I close, I'll share with you that I asked our daughter what she would like to say to Dad for his birthday.
Well, I'm going to put some of this magic foam from Chris Christensen. Magic foam. I'm going to put that on his rear end. So the way that you do it, you just put a bunch in your hand, lift the tail, put it on there, rub it in. Oops, I lost some of the foam. It's really quite nice. It's staying tight. So I just put it on there. I'll show you how it looks. It comes out like that, like shaving cream, but it's magic foam. It is a clarifying self-rinse foam. I put some on his little dooley area too. Then all you have to do is kind of use a washcloth of some kind and then dry it off. Oh yeah, you don't want to lick that. I have something. I have a... This one won't do. Kind of wash it off a little.
Incredible presidential.
All right.
On his birthday. I seem to
be careful with my tools. I don't want them thrown on the floor. My Chris Christensen comb has gone on the floor quite a bit. Yeah. Oh, what a cute butt. Yes. Just get cleaned off. Here, and this goes in the laundry. Yes, it's good. It's good. So the same with the ears goes with the tail. You do your slicker brush, and then you use the detangling comb. It's called a dematter, actually. And there's quite a bit of hair comes out, but like they say, but it's worth it to use that. So which ear didn't I do? This one. All right. I'm not going to keep you up here long. You stay out of the hair, Bentley. There's hair all over the floor. Don't be dragging it around. Are you getting hot?
Today would have been Charlie Kirk's 32nd birthday, and Erica said this would have been the best
Let
birthday
me see the
gift she
shape
could
of
have
your top
imagined in
knot.
their
Oh,
seven
it
and a half
could
years
use a
together.
little work.
Let's go around the table. You know, Dana,
Here.
as I sat there and watched Erica Kirk, there were 2 times when she became visibly emotional. And it's when she talked about Charlie reading the same bedtime
It
story
should be
to
shaped
her
like an
daughter. You know,
oval,
she told her kids
like
that
this.
Charlie was just on a work trip with Jesus, and her daughter's message to Charlie was, "Happy birthday, Daddy." I would give him a stuffed animal. I'd eat a cupcake with ice cream with him. Go have a birthday surprise.
Right. It is remarkable that he was only 32 years old and all that he accomplished. And I'm thinking about Erica Kirk. I've never had the pleasure to meet her, but I do think she's
See.
the best orator.
Oh
of her
yeah, that's a
generation.
nice oval.
Possibly the best writer. She can bring a gentleness and an authenticity with words strung together that sound like a song. And it comes
The
straight
wider
from her heart.
part over
And it
here
makes
in the
you really
back and then
focus and listen
squared off.
in a very intentional way that she
There we go.
wants. And again, it's a gentle way of leadership.
Can you see it?
I believe that
Can you see it?
Excuse me.
Oh, it's like an oval.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. I was just really struck by
Oval
that word that
is
it's
like
hard not to get
this.
personal as well.
Wider part at the back and the point, and then the sides up against the head like this. I don't like them poofed out on the side. Some people like it poofed out on the side. I prefer not to have that.
The assassin wanted
Okay.
to chill this speech, and it chilled
Let's go
his
back to doing
organization.
combing through the
I mean,
spear.
basically, he just accelerated it, and the numbers of people all across the country that want to get involved, from the young people and older, I mean, the high school chapters, the college chapters, but it's not just that.
Combs through pretty good down to the skin.
Desire to have civil debate on top of a desire to.
So anyway, that little poodle that I helped that elderly, very elderly lady with,
It's also kind of striking for me.
his ears, you couldn't even find the skin of his ears. It was so matted. It was kind of heart-wrenching. And then all those warts. You don't want to expose your poodle to warts. God, coronavirus or something. The warts are horrible because it's going to really complicate your grooming when you got warts to go around. So I have an Otto 6. He hasn't never had any warts, but I'm very careful not to expose them. I know people that take their poodles to the groomer. They're taking a big chance at picking up that virus, and once they have that virus, they get warts whenever they get stressed, and I'm sure they get stressed at grooms. But not my poodle, because he's a home-grown poodle. It's you. Yes, your ears are beautiful.
There were another 3 words that I think were very important. She said, "Thy will be done." And you can see that in Erica Kirk today. The New York Times, she said, "I'm Serena."
Maybe I can do a little trimming on his underside.
My soulmate, my best friend, but God's plan is greater
Got
than
food
ours.
on the
She's someone
side
who's
too.
accepted the plan, as difficult as that is.
I continue to say this ever since his assassination.
All right, let's move you up a little bit more. Often I have this big thick cushion that I put him on with a big thick pillow. I did prep him a little by brushing him earlier before we went on camera. But I certainly didn't get it all brushed, did I? But I kind of like to get that underside a little. Let's see how we are with this. Ah, that's looking good. I would really like it if he would lay down on his stomach, on his side. Can you lay down? Come on, sit down. Sit down. You may not do it without the big cushion. Sit, sit, sit down, sit. Sit. Now lift up this leg then. There we go. There we go. Get that Peter's hair off of there. Yes. Now, when I took him to the groomer, he was totally naked down there, all the way to the under the tail area, and I didn't like it because that's just too much. He's got really sparse hair down here and sensitive skin. So I'm using a 7th grade and not the really close 10 grade. I just barely touching this at all. Just clean it out a little, dig in here, since he didn't lay down. On me, correct skin. Let's see how I got the skin pulled up. See that, Julie? So, touching it lightly, barely touching. Let's see if it's hot. Oh, it's getting really hot. Yeah, we're going to hold off. There, we're going to spray it down. Let it cool off. Looking a little cleaner. But when I use that 7 blade, I barely touch his skin. I dig down here. Dig that thin hair out because he's got real thin hair. Now, every once in a while, he's laid down for me. But I don't know. Sit down. Sit down. Are you going to sit? Otto, sit. Can you down, down, down? Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Oh, yeah. And then he turns. So you make sure that he turns the wrong direction. What am I going to do with that when I got to get on that other side? Oh, poodly, poodly, poo. Well, I can certainly work on the back of his head a little. Let me square that up. They knew the risk to their relationships, to their reputations, but they still did it anyway. Square that up a little. She knew it, but she did it anyway. Put your head back up. It's not about being fearless. It's about being able to just put your head back up. And I think that was one of the amazing things about her.
Yeah, and you look at the legacy he left. I mean, I was just watching the president leave the Rose Garden there. You saw the vice president. You saw Marco Rubio. You see this cabinet officials mixed with Mikey McCoy and USA staff.
Gotta hold still, kiddo.
Said,
all right. Now, can you do the same thing but do it on the other side? I know they usually favor one side. This one certainly does. Down, 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 down. Oh, good boy. Then I grab his leg back here. There. So I can get in here. Oh, yes. Yes, let me get in here a little bit. Because you got a lot of big, long hairs down here. I know they're sparse and few in between, but I still like to see it cleaned up. Let's see. With that long hair, so look that up. Where am I at? Yeah, that's better already. See, and I can pull that out a little bit too. Skin. Without shaving it too close. So groomer that I took him to many years ago, where his bottom was so raw and so naked, that I said, no, that's it. And I asked her not to do it, and she never listened to anything that I wanted. She just kept doing it her way. I guess people that use the groomers, they're at their mercy. They got nobody else to do it for them. Trim that up a little. Yeah, I'm sure it's easier to let someone else do it, but when you do, you're at their mercy. So, if you got a groomer and she listens to what you want for your poodle, then that's great. I wasn't so fortunate. Whenever I paid the money to have it done, she still did what she wanted and didn't, what I wanted didn't matter. So you could imagine this whole back butt area like a monkey. Yeah, pink skin all sticking out. I guess you people that have a groomer like that, I think a lot of them will end up doing their own grooming. It's hot again, so I kind of know when it's getting hot. I know its limitations. Okay, you should stay put. I know you don't have your big fancy cushion, but it's still. I have 2 big extra thick yoga mats and another mat. No, you stay on that on top. See, 2 extra thick yoga mats that I cut from here on this table, and one of those kitchen mats that people use for when you're standing on the floor. I don't know what they call that, energy or stuff, the fatigue. I don't know if they'd like getting on the table if it was just, you know, what the table comes with. The extra thick yoga mats, got them on sale a while back, and they're from Guyam, and they're really nice. I bought 2 of them. My husband and I used them for quite a few years when we were doing yoga, but why just let them sit around if you're not doing yoga? I put them to use over here on the table. I put them to use all kinds of stuff that I repurpose things. Well, that looks better. Yes. This kitchen spruced up.
The most newsworthy thing from this press conference, which was overshadowed by a number of things. Our team leader was there, and questions about the $20 billion, the line of credit, whether or not we would go forward with it if he is not successful. He being our team leader.
Same kind of line brushing on the tail as we do on other areas. Oh no, I need you still over here, sweetheart. And then over here. Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot better, but I'm not quite done yet with you back here. You stay put. Let's see what kind. Nice and cooled off. Okay. Putting back here now. So when the professional groomers keep that hair real close, I guess It makes the groom last longer. So I understand. It's all about making that groom last a little bit longer. Pay that much money for it.
So, a couple things.
Whew.
If you feel that
It's looking good. I have a curtain I put back here where his junk in the trunk used to be. And that makes it look like he has junk in the trunk right here. Kind of nice. It's still nice. Let's pull on that dually. Get it trimmed. Just very lightly. We want to keep a little width there, but we don't want it too long either. There. That looks good. Yes. Let me clean this. Although I did spray his little wick and got it cleaned up. Looks nice, although we got some hair inside your bell bottoms. We'll have to comb those out or shake them out. Yeah, you people probably wonder what kind of floor I have, and I have to tell you I have a bamboo floor. And any kind of a hardwood floor. I mean, it's easy for me to stand on the bamboo floor. So I hold this curtain here. Hold it up, the curtain, and then lightly. Oh, he's nice when he holds his leg up. Yeah. There's his curtain there. The hair keeps growing. Nice. And she's clean. All right, let's test it out, see how hot it is. Yep, it's getting a little bit more than warm. So, there we go. Even though he had stud tail, he had a very bad outbreak of stud tail. His tail is doing pretty good. I thought maybe I was going to lose all the hair on his tail when he was 2. But luckily that didn't happen. His tail has recovered pretty good. I do care for it. I mentioned the stud tail. I'm going to go the opposite direction here. Very lightly. Yeah, I didn't like how the vet kept this completely naked back here. Doesn't need to be completely naked. Nice tail, Ethel. Yes. She's pretty healthy these days. Yes. I'd say it's healthier than it's ever been. In this area, I might trim it a little. Can I get you to stand up again? That was just perfect for me trimming that. Stand up for a minute. Let me see. Let me trim the curtain. Come on. Stand up. Stand up. Stay put. See the curtain? I take the curtain with one hand. I know there's nothing in there. So I trim it. Because you don't want the curtain to be too long. You want it to look natural. But I think sometimes I could really tell when the curtain is too long when they're out there running around. Makes them look like they got huge testicles. But I kind of rounded that up. And that looks nice. This is still not hot. It's a good thing I cleaned this area, huh? Well, I watch their stool very carefully. I know I have 3 of them, but I know each one has a different stool characteristic. Otto has really big stool, and he likes to go certain places. So when I notice a problem with their stool, I investigate it. Stool speaks for itself. They have bad stools like a human. You should always look at stool. How is your stool? Good healthy stool on the dog is as good as good healthy stool for human. Bad loose stool or really constipated stool, and you know there's issues and you better do something. You better do something different. Oh no, stay there. I'm not. Well, sometimes he lets me get in here this way. I spread his legs. Oh yes, I got to do that. Yeah, but this is too warm. Let me spray that down. I don't use a blade when it's that warm. Not in a place like that where the duty is. Yes. That doesn't look like I need to do his feet right yet. But I'm gonna Dremel his toes. So I like the toes nice and Dremeled as far as possible when I take them in public. You know, they say weekly Dremeling is the best, or every 2 or 3 days. Oh, this brush really hurts if you hit it on it too hard. So you can see why sometimes they shy away. See, I gotta get in here because that leg is still. These Schlicker brushes are good, but if you hit it the wrong way on you, it'll draw blood and put a hole right into your flesh. Either way, your dog doesn't always like the Chris Christensen Schlicker because you probably inadvertently slapped him with it and it poked you like it just poked me. Get out of here, there's hair everywhere. Try to keep that hair where... So the hair is kind of stuck to the bottom of my feet, but at least it's not my socks. Okay. Let's see here. You got some hair in your tail. It's all right. Try not to slap you with the brush. So you could easily just slap someone with the Chris Christensen Schlicker and draw blood. So we should use it carefully. I guess sometimes God reminds me, be careful with that Schlicker brush, because it can draw blood. Yeah, it's like poking somebody with a needle. All those needles in the brush. See all the needles in there? Ouch. Yes. Okay. So, this is cooled down. I'm going to get over here on this side. I'm going to get your leg to go up. Nice and still. This, I'm using my Artemis. No, I'm using my Artero pit. It is really a nice clipper. I know it's a little louder than others that I have, but my goodness, it's a good trimmer. It's a beast. Call it a beast. Pull up skin. Barely touching it over here. He draws his feet up. Pulling on that skin. Aha. Might as well do this front legs too. And the underarm. So some poodle have much denser hair. The Eli and Max, their hair under their arms is just immensely dense, whereas Otto's is really sparse and silky. So I barely use I hardly touch with the clipper. To get that off. It grows long, but never dense. Kind of like that about Otto, that he's not real dense. All right, Otto. Use it all the way around. I'll be careful of that. It'll fall off the table. Watch your foot on the table, kid. All right, good boy. Yes. Getting hot. I got spray. So yeah, his hair is silky and grows long. Some poodles are fluffy. Eli Bentley, the white one, is fluffy. I don't know if he'll ever lose that fluff. No, Eli, don't come in here. I don't want you dragging the hair around. See all the hair? So, oh, nice, nice, yes, nice. So, no, you heard your name, so you came running. Go away, Eli. I don't want you dragging any hair around. Don't make me put that doggy door up. And don't beat the dog with the Christians and slick it. It could make a hole right in the skin, like it did in my finger. Drew blood. All right. I think I can reach in here if this is cooled down. Yes. Let's see if I can reach in there. Just real lightly. And the shaft of a dually, what we call a dually. The dually shaft. Pull that skin up. Just clean it up a little under the arm. Pull that skin up. Pull it up and around like this. See how this hand is up and around. Pull on it. And you can dig it off. There. Oh, yes. Look at that cleanness. Ooh, yeah. Nice. I like it. It's clean, huh, Otto? Nice. Get some of that long hair off of there. All right. Well, we've been doing a lot of sprain. That's my Artero hit. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. So where are we now? This looks good. This looks good. Yes, cleaner, much cleaner. Maybe get this other arm and then Dremel your toes. Oh, yeah, we don't want to be up here all day. We have things to do. We still have to harvest. We have things to harvest outside. More peppers and tomatoes and lettuce, arugula. Ooh. Oh, I know it. I see a plate. Ooh. What out here? Get your eyes to tears. Oh, Poodle. Oh, beautiful, beautiful poodle. You'll always be my baby. Now, I've had Otto since he was 3 months old. He'd been promised to somebody else by the groomer. And then the somebody else, they had a weird request. They put, all right, let me see this. They had a weird request. They wanted to see baby Otto without all his hair. So at 2 months old, when he was ready to be purchased or adopted, this specific buyer asked that he be shaved down pretty much. I guess they couldn't see his physique enough. Or it wasn't good enough that they got to see the father. And so here was little Otto, 2 months old. People had put a deposit on him and everything. And they're from way out of state, from what I recall. And I guess they were going to show him or something. Come on, turn around. And so the breeder, Swedish here, he had him pretty much shaved down. Probably with a 7 blade, because he still had some hair. So this prospective buyer, or the one that put a deposit on it, could see his physique better. Well, lo and behold, the people changed their mind when they saw his pictures. They didn't like what was underneath all that hair. I, on the other hand, when they had already given up their rights to him and chose somebody else, he went back up on the market. And here he was. He had like 20 brothers and sisters, or a lot of them in the teens. I don't remember exactly how many, but there was a lot of them in the litter. His father's name was Tanner. His mother was Morgan, I believe. A beautiful white dog. And so he went back on the market. Well, he was the only puppy that didn't have a big whole bunch of hair. And I said, oh, that's the one I want. Got no hair. He's got less hair. Being very inexperienced with poodles, I had no clue that he had been shaved down. And groomer didn't volunteer that either. So I was kind of just thought I was getting a poodle that had less hair. I said, all those others have way too much hair. I'll laugh at myself now. because I was glad I found out the real truth later about him. I'm glad I picked him. Very nice dog. He's had such a good temperament. Yeah, his mother was Morgan, a white poodle. So they've since retired. But Max, Otto's brother, his father is Tanner also, but his mother was Molly. So who the mother is makes a big difference. No, Otto, your mother was Morgan, and she was quite a champ. Wow. Well, she's retired now. That's why I say was. She lives in a retirement home for people, and I'm sure she enjoyed being around all the people, the elderly people that need comforting. Turn around. Careful of the back of the table. And I'm going to pull this out by the skin so I can get the long hairs out. And so they live in a retirement home, several of the big standards that retired from the breeding. And there they give comfort to elderly people. And God, that's pretty nice, huh? I've taken Otto to some retirement homes, and he gets really, he loves their reaction to him. Very lightly, and then it's out without barely touching there. Let's see how much I got out. All right, time to spray again. Watch the back of the table, kids. Yeah, elderly people that sit in a nursing home, when you go visit them, oh, they just light up like there's no tomorrow. To see a big poodle, I often get, oh, I've never seen a big poodle. I've seen the little poodles, but never a big one. And then Otto can really behave well there and he's very gentle with them, and he's familiar with the apparatuses that they have in the nursing home, like walkers and wheelchairs. He's very gentle with the elderly. And kind of, I don't know, intuitively knows. I'm a volunteer, so I take elderly people to their appointments, and he often comes with me. I should say always. And we get to meet a lot of people that are at their cancer appointments. We went last week to a cancer treatment center, and the people all lit up, and I've been so fortunate that they let us stay. And they know I'm one of the volunteer drivers, so they let us come in and let me use the bathroom. And then they never treat us bad. Otto behaves very well. And all the patients just light up. They have a tough time. They're in there for cancer treatment. And here they see a pretty poodle. And Otto, being Otto, he wants to meet everybody. You want to meet everybody, don't you? Some people are more of a poodle person than other people. And it's mostly people that are hurting that are not going to respond. It's the people that are really trying to get well, and they often have dogs of their own, but they don't bring them, and then they see this poodle, and they just love them. So they welcome us. There was a spot there that I had to get. So I try to keep them nice and clean and presentable. because we do get out in public. And then we went to the hardware stores. We went to several hardware stores. Where else did we go? Yes. We get out, huh? All right, I think we've done enough as far as trimming. I'm going to leave his nice silky hair up here and just trim down his legs some and trimmed his private area. Leave that tail up like that. Oh, nice. Otto, that's one heck of a beautiful tail. You are good with people, aren't you? And you like to meet all the patients, and you want to give them kisses, or you want them to give you kisses on your clean face. And Bentley would like to go too, but I can't always take him. So I'm going to put this stuff away and get my, watch the hair, Bentley. Go on back. Go on back. Out, out, out. I'm going to get that Dremel and Dremel the toes. Come on a little closer. Right a little closer to the edge over here. You don't want me to start with the back? All right, I'll start with the front. Give me that. Hey. Come on, sit down. I got to Dremel your toes. Come on, sit down. Sit down. You're almost done. I could take his hand like this. And then wouldn't take much. Like a horseshoe. I know. I always think of our vet that passed away. He was all for Dremeling, but he gave us a lot of warning about it. Don't hold it on too long, because it gets hot. Yeah, imagine it gets hot. All right. Here. I guess you got a couple of more there. Let's see. This one. Yeah, let's see this one. One more, Lilybud. Hey, don't pull like that. No, I know. Tickles, huh? It's like, tickles! It tickles, Mommy. See this one? All right, give it to me. Give it to me. Like a horseshoe. All right. Do it as fast as possible. Ha. Here, one more. All right. Now we've got one more foot. Yeah. I call that animal husbandry. Animal husbandry. You know animal husbandry. That's when I have to do all these things to my animals. Like a vet. Clean the ears. I'll pluck the ears. Wash inside the ears. Well, your ears look pretty good, but I may use this. I use that ear wipes. It's keeping the ears clean. Zymox ear wipes. I got 1 foot to go, but I think I'm going to ear wipe you before you go down. Yes. Just a little in there. They're thin pads. And you could kind of get them in there, swish them around. There's any, but it's not really dirty coming out, so throw that one on the floor. Do it again. I can wrap that thing around my finger. There's little pads, and then stick my finger in there to get it all cleaned out. And it refreshes it. Oh, yes. Nice. See these pads? You can put them over the finger. They're little round pads like this. Put it over the finger and just put it right in there. They're pretty wet too. So let's do the other ear. So I take it. He doesn't seem to mind this. He minded other things, but these are cool. They feel cool on my finger, and it's just all around my finger, and I dig in there. Sometimes dirt comes out. Sometimes no dirt. So I put it all the way in there with my finger. So I don't go in too deep. It's just my finger going. Hey, it's on my finger. There. One more, 2 on each side. Hey, don't you mess with those, Bentley. Bentley, get out of here. Go on, get back. Stay away from the hair. There's a lot of hair on the floor. One more. We'll get it nice and get your ears nice and cleaned out. Ready for our trip tomorrow. I clean the fleshy parts, you know, that ear part. I can't seem to. And I use my finger, my pointer finger, and I go down in there. And this one was a little dirty, but not bad. So if it's bad, then I get out the rinse and I really rinse it out, flush it out, but it wasn't bad. Not real bad. So I can go in there pretty deep and he lets me. You can also kind of wad it up like to a point and stick it in there. There. You don't mind that, do you, Otto? Good boy. When he was really young, like a year old, he had a lot of ear infections, didn't he? Ay, ay, ay. That was troublesome. But we know how to handle the ears now. Let me get this cleaned up a little. And I think there. I think there's. Did I spray my clipper? Oh. There was an area right here under your eye. I could use a little. Hold still. There. Just a little bit. Oh, we got one more foot to do and then you can get out. Yes. Oh, you look so perfect. You just look perfect. Oh, look at that perfect poodle. I call that a PPP, a PP. A P is a perfect poodle. Ooh, that's some hair. I inhaled some hair. It's this one I need to do. That's the one that's always difficult. Let me have it. Let me have come back over here and grab him by the butt. Let's get this one. Even if he only lets you do it a little bit, it's still worth it. This is the foot we always have trouble with. Some hair in my throat. So take my mouth shut so I don't inhale that hair. All right, all the feet are dremeled. Yes, they are. All right, kid. I see that. Let me just inspect your tail and make sure that no sign of any stud tail or plugged pores. Once you have stud tail, you really got to watch it. And the signs of the gland being stressed is always, it's always dandruff. Their pores get clogged. But he's clean. He's very clean. All right. Everything looks good. You passed the inspection. My floor is not, but it's pretty easy to pick it up off the bamboo floor. So, all right, moved it out of the way so you can bypass and get off. Stand up one more time. Let's say bye to the poodle people. Come on, up. Up. Stand up. Stand up. Turn around. Bye, poodle people. See you next time. He's looking excellent. Excellent boy. Bringing him down. Make sure nothing is in the way of the table. Ah, not you, Bentley. You can't be in the way of the table. Nothing's in the way of the table coming down. Bye.